when it matters most, and he comes in third in the NFL in touchdown receptions. It's the Steelers and the Dolphins on Sunday night.
Well, nothing like some winter storms to change the complexion of a game before it begins, huh? We've got some snow greeting us for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Welcome in, everybody. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward up in our, dare we say, comfy, warm booth. But things far less welcoming down on the field, partner. The snow's been falling leading up to this one, and it doesn't look like it's going to stop anytime soon.
Can I be honest with you in the audience here? Kate?
Yeah, please do. Please do.
I was hoping for this. I love snow globe games, and as an offensive player, it's true. You know where you're going. You have the advantage. Tom Brady always used to say he loved playing in inclement weather, loved playing in the snow because it slowed everyone down to his speed, and he could take advantage of it. Keep an eye on these offenses today. They'll have their footing. They know where they're going, and this defense will have to be playing catch-up.
Boy, do we have some football weather for this one in Pittsburgh. And we're off from Acrisure. Has this at the 6. He's got a lane up past the 30. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. So the Steeler offense getting out there for its opening drive of the game. And bringing them out an electrifying runner and a former first-round pick back in 2021, Justin Fields.
And you could feel it, Kate. He wasn't content at any point of last week's game. As he led them to a win, he kept pushing higher and higher. 300 yards, 350, 400. And he was still thriving, driving the ball downfield as the game ended with a good bit over 400 yards. With this mindset, that's the minimum bar for him to attack this week.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Here we go. Good. Hey, Ted. No mas. Hey, no, Monday. Right.
From the 39. It is Cup, left side. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Right.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he gets this beyond the midfield stripe and onto the Dolphins side of the field.
Here we go.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
4 yards on pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 45.
Play action, Fields. He rolls to his right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down.
Here we go, Scott.
So not an enviable spot here as they come up on 3rd and very long.
Go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. He puts some air under a deep throw to the left. Big gain downfield. And that's a Pittsburgh touchdown. Brandon Aubrey now on for the extra point. Snowy weather, no problem for him on that point after. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. They'll be led out by a proud Samoan and one of your few fellow lefty QBs, Brock, Tua Tagovailoa.
Their loss last week, it really isn't on him. He had a great game. He checked off a lot of the boxes they had for him in the game plan going in, especially the one at the top, Kate, getting him to the end zone. 3 touchdowns, just 1 interception. He does that again here. They should be winners.
They send a man in motion. Tua off the play fake. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Throwing, here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
I think think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Fields this clean at the 30. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Steelers, and they're wide out, headed to the field for a new series. And he's already kicked off this game with a touchdown. Plenty of time to add another, as he sits among the league's leaders in receiving touchdowns this season. He's got to gain a 6 there. Christian Benford up to make that stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. On target to Musgrave. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Christian Benford up to make that stop.
Here we go.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. He'll try to do it himself. And that'll be enough for the first as they touch him down.
Certainly dropped these quarterback keepers anticipating a whole lot more yardage, but I think it could be overlooked there since they did pick up the first down. If anything, they can see what kept it to a small gain over there on the sidelines, and they'll come back to it on the next set of downs.
Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
Well, Kate, that's a quick hitter to the big guy, and that's what you normally expect to see out of it. Not a huge gain, just picking up a little bit before they stall him out.
Hey, Ken. Matter. Right.
From just shy of midfield on 2nd down. Short pass brought in. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. The early returns on the stat sheet have been good so far, partner. He's off to the exact kind of start they were hoping he'd have.
Yeah, you can just feel the rhythm, the timing, the tempo, and that ball is zipping all over the field.
Tonight.
Oh, I love this. Giving it to the big guy on 3rd and short. And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Ooh, after that play, we can tell he's hurting. He's someone they need to help their playoff hopes. Training staff working on him now. Second down now, 7 to go.
Here we go. Go.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
Here we go, son.
3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
Right.
Fields out of the gun. This ball's caught by Pickens. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line.
Here we go. Here's one of those game situations that just puts a smile on my face because I could think from Pop Warner to the NFL, everybody on the field thinking the same thing. Can we go for it? Can we get one more shot as you end up just short on that 3rd down?
They hit him for 5 yards on 4th down and get the successful conversion.
He easily had the yardage for a first, but he was hungry for a lot more. I think that tackle prevented something that was going to be a lot bigger than just a 1st down pickup.
Off play action, it's Fields. That's complete to Musgrave. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Steelers 1st down.
Another Pittsburgh Steelers.
Lone back gets the handoff. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 13-0 lead. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Now we're going to see the Dolphin offense for their second drive of the contest. 1st down, here's Tua. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Tries to lob that one up, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season. Ball at the 33 for 1st down.
Here we go.
At their own 33-yard line.
Right.
Give now to the running back. He'll cobble together a yard there. Stopped by Chop Robinson. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 33-yard line.
Right.
Fields throwing here. Buys time, rolling right. He takes it himself. And he winds up out of bounds, and that's going to be the end of the 1st quarter. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. It's a 2-score game early. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football.
Here we go, son.
They've got 1st and 10 here, looking to add to their lead. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Here we go.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Hey, 10. Easy. Right.
Fields to throw it. Flush down out to his left. He's on the move. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh 1st down.
Another Pittsburgh Steeler. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Right.
From the gun, they're going to hand it off. And he works his way for a gain of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run.
There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers take a 20-zip lead. Aubrey good on the point after. And the Steelers stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. And there's only one team satisfied with their spot in the playoffs right now, and that's the one currently at the top. A lot of time left for everybody else to jostle for better position, or simply for one of the 7 spots available. They'll start the drive with Achane. And that carry only nets 1 on the plunge up the gut. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Go ahead.
They run the counter to Achane. Oh, he gets clobbered behind the line. Following the play, we do have an injured man in need of some assistance, and that's the burner, Devon Achane, who's in some pain. Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9.
Ready.
Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. That throw's knocked away and incomplete. 4th down coming up. So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And he sends it up amongst the flurries of snow. He's got it at the 24. And he's brought down before the return gets far. They've got 1st down from the 31.
Here we go.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he found some running room for a nice gain. 2nd and 3 now.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Right.
From the 38. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Right.
Hands it to the receiver here in motion. Oh, look at this sweep. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Right.
Running this one left. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Well, Brock, they've made it a point to incorporate him into their offense, and hey, no arguments here. He has been awesome and given them a spark they need when he gets involved.
And it's so nice offensively, Kate, when you feel it, when you can run it, when you can throw it, and especially running it like this, going to pay huge dividends as the game goes on.
Go.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he'll knife his way through for a pickup of 4.
Here we go, son.
2nd and 6 coming up here.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd
A
and
tight end in motion now. He's corralled after a modest 4-yard gain. Tackle made by Jordan Brooks.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule. That kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
Right.
Another carry for him. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You love a huddle? Kate, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there that he's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
They've got first down from the 31.
Right.
Tight end gets it running forward. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
Right.
They'll run here from the gun. And he's stuffed cold by that defensive front. No gain on the play, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd down and 5.
Right.
Fields looking to throw. Hauled in by Musgrave. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. Now, after that play, we've got somebody shaken up, and you don't want to see serious injury in the midst of their playoff push. He's being looked at here. They'll try and punch it in. And he won't win the race to the outside. That run's bottled up at the line. He couldn't get anything there, and now it's 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the 5-yard line.
It's the 2-minute warning now from Acrisure. The Steelers trying to make some noise before halftime. Another chance at it on 2nd and goal, still from the 5.
Here we go, son. Right.
Throwing from the gun. Flushed out of the pocket. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers continue piling on to this lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returning it from the 4. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
He smartly won't risk something here and just chucks it away. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down. Throwing again. Here's Tua. We've got a screen to the running back. And they limit the damage just a few yards on that game. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play. To the air, third and long. Bails out of the pocket quick. Oh, he's going to run for it. And not much doing. He stopped quickly. The Steelers calling their first timeout. Michael Dixon on the punt. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Takes it in at the 21. And he found some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, first and 10.
Go.
Throwing from the gun here. Here's a loft deep down the middle. He's got it deep downfield. And he's all the way home. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. That one splits the uprights. And the Steelers grow their lead yet again. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. The Dolphin offense taking over late in this half. And we're down inside a minute to play in the half, but that's enough time to get a drive together. So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up third down.
There was almost no resistance offered against a rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. Fourth down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away. He fields this at the 18. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. They're out and set, first and 10.
EQ. Here we go. Alpha, 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 alpha. Alpha, 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 alpha. Hey, Can. Right.
Now Fields. He lobs it up, looking deep to the right side. He's got it at the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Steelers continue adding on to that lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Returnable from the 2. And this drive will start inside the 25. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left. The Dolphins offense returning to the field a final time before the half. Has him on the quick hitter. Not a whole lot of time left for him to put something together here before the break. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Hits him on the out route. And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time. They'll head up first and 10 from the 42. Tua now from the gun. That one's complete, right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The Dolphins choosing to spend their final timeout here. To the air yet again, Tagovailoa. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the third quarter underway. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Return starts at the 3. This return makes it up to the 25. Here comes the Miami offense for the opening possession of the third. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. It is charged towards the line. That's right around 3 yards. Looks like play has been paused. We've got a timeout taken by the defense. Back to the well again. Breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down, Miami. Back to throw, Tua. Into the hands of Pat Fryermuth. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Tagovailoa off the play fake. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And they get this down to the 28. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. And that's incomplete. A little lucky there, too. Nearly picked off on first down. No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Off the play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Caught, nice gain left side. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Going ground on 1st and goal. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. It's 2nd and goal. Running for it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. We'll get a stoppage now. Looks like we have someone banged up after that run, in need of some attention. Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal. Here's Tua. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They send out Eddie Pinheiro for the field goal. This only a chip shot from the right hash. Maher connects there. And Brock, I'd say that's more of a moral victory than something that's really going to affect the deficit much.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
The Steelers are headed back out there now, led by Justin Fields. They'll get this drive started, 1st and 10. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. From the 37, dumped off to his running back. And they had that one contained right at the line. Christian Benford up to make that stop. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he'll get them enough for a first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. Breaks the tackle, still going. And he goes out close to that 45-yard line. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
Here we go. Johnson.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Got a man, Palmer has it. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line.
Here we go.
The drive picks up here, 1st and 10. Here's a give up the middle. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. 2nd down now, 7 to go.
11.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Hey, 551.
Fields out of the gun. Able to hit Palmer, complete. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. And he has stayed productive throughout this game. He's up to the 300-yard mark after that last completion. Really has been a solid showing for him finding his targets. On 1st down, they'll run. And he pushes it further into the red zone, down inside the 15. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 13-yard line.
They give it to him again. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play. A gain of 5, Brock, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
A give up the middle to Ford. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Here we go.
Loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal.
A loss of 1 brings up 2nd and goal at the Dolphins' 9-yard line.
Off play action, it's Fields. Buying some time left. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Pittsburgh! The Steelers push their lead further to start the half. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Steelers tack on 7 more to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Miami set to take over once again on offense. 1st down. Here's Tua. Caught by Freiermuth. We'll have him gain up about a handful there. Tackling like his dad, Joey Porter Jr. making that play.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 35-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle. Looks like no gain on 2nd down, and that leads us to 3rd and 6. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll get it up to the 44. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. To throw, Tagovailoa. Hauled in by Waddle. And he goes out, just needed one more step there to reach midfield. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Now Tua to throw. He'll check this one down, complete to the fullback. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. Here's Tua again. He's going to dump this one off to the fullback, complete. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. Escapes the pocket. He gets a little something out of it before sliding to a stop. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Tua off the play fake. Throwing deep for the end zone. And that one's incomplete, pretty fortunately so. That was a big risk, nearly an end zone turnover. Instead, it brings up 4th down. Trying to push this past the marker. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage. Man in motion here. Tagovailoa on 1st down. Flushed out of the pocket. He can run it. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Going play action, Tagovailoa. That's complete. He got the feet down, but he goes out right at the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's Tagovailoa. Bails out of the pocket quick. He stays. Well, there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Ooh, a little movement along the line there. That's going to cost the defense 5 yards.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
Broke the plane before the snap, and that's going to give the offense some free yardage. They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins making the scoreboard look a touch better. Point after from Pinheiro is up and good. And the Dolphins take 7 points off the deficit. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. On the return, here comes Austin. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. This offense headed back to the field, led by their receiver. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Here we go.
And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. 2nd and 6 coming up here.
Easy. Go.
Load back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's going to be taken down right around the 39. It's a pickup of 3. They're going to need 3 more now on 3rd down.
Hey, Ken. You got a mini bases, right?
Shotgun snap to Fields. He lets one fly deep downfield. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete.
I don't fault the look downfield at all. I mean, that's just a situation there where it's a better defensive play than the offense executing.
Here we go, son.
They'll run for this. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Tua now from the gun. Pass taken in by Freiermuth. They'll touch him down a couple of yards away from that marker. After After a good pickup, they're set up with second and short.
32 stay.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick six touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. No problems with his footing in the snow. The XP is good. And they'll continue adding to their lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Starting from the 5. They'll bottle him up as he gets the return to the 30. The Miami offense headed out there now. And all game, they have struggled to attack this deficit. Maybe they can do a little window dressing here. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down, it will say right at the 39-yard line. Options are open here. It's second and inches. That brings us to the 2-minute warning in Pittsburgh. Dolphins just want to get out of here with how this one is gone. Let's see what they want to do here, partner. It's second and inches. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And the Steelers are going to take over after his 9th interception of the season. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Steelers take over 1st and 10.
Here we go.
At the 19-yard line.
Handoff now out of the gun. And he's able to get this down to the 13. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Here we go.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They motion the tight end over. Wow, they're going to pass it here. Dumps it off to his running back. And this is down all the way to the 3. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Hand off to the back. And the scoring will never end. It's another touchdown. The Steelers running them out of the building. Aubrey good on the point after. And they'll continue adding to their lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. They're out and set, 1st and 10. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And I don't think we can really call these highlights, partner. Shall we just call them replays as we re-examine his performance so far in this one? 3 interceptions mixed in among his work. It's really limited a lot of what he's been able to do out there. Out of the gun, Tagovailoa has him on the quick hitter. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
44. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Well, Brock, the fans, all right. Here we go, Steelers, as they take the win on the North Shore.